Okay, last class we have started exercise 12.1 and question number 2 half part was over. I told you to find the area of triangle, and after finding area of triangle you got you got so after finding the area you got 1320, that means 1320 meters square. So this was the area of that flyover bridge, that was in triangular form. So this is the area, this much area is being used by a company to put an advertisement for 3 months. So what will be the cost? If you use 1 meter square of area, then it costs 5000 rupees. It was told in the question. Okay. So we'll say that therefore the cost therefore the cost of advertisement, you can write, therefore the cost of advertisement at the rate of you know how to write, is it? So this is at the rate of, so at the rate of rupees 5000, okay, 5000 per meter square, per meter square. So we will add little, okay. It was for 3 months, right? The company hired it for 3 months, so therefore the cost of advertisement for 3 months, okay, 3 months at the rate of rupees 5000 per meter square equals to, okay, 5000 per meter square. So for 3 months you have to find. For 1 month, for 1 year it was 5000. So I can write 3 by 12. Are you getting my point? This is converted into year, okay. Then the cost was 5000, okay. So we have written 5000. This is the cost for 3 month, okay, 3 month. But the total area was 1320. Total area was 1320. So multiplied by 1320. Now 3 ones are 3 fours are. Now this can be cancelled. 4 ones are 4 threes are 12, carry 1. 4 threes are 12, 0. Now if you multiply this one, you will be getting rupees 165, 3 zeros plus 1 more zeros. That means total cost will be 16,50,000. That means if company hired that triangular area for 3 months, then that company has to pay 16,50,000 rupees. That means that is very high. That means last class I told you that huge amount has been invested in advertisement. And after advertisement, like suppose they have invested 16 lakh, approximately suppose 70 lakh. So 17 lakh if they have invested for advertisement, definitely their business, they can do business for around 10 crore. Understood? That means more than 1 crore they will do business. Fine? So this is your final answer. So this was the last part, okay. Now let's move to question number 3. Question number 3. So there is a slide in a park. You can see diagram is been given, okay. So there is a slide in a park. One of its side walls have been painted in some color with a message, keep the park green and clean. So there is a message in the triangular area, that is keep the park green and clean. If the slide of the walls are 15 meter, 11 meter and 6 meter, if this is the area, find the area painted in color. That means how much area we will paint. So we have to find the area of the triangle. Whatever area will be there, definitely that much area you have to color. Understood? यहाँ पे 3 साइड दिया हुआ है ट्राइंगल का, हम लोगों को पता है इफ 3 साइड्स आर गिवन, if 3 sides of a triangle are given, then area of a triangle can be calculated by using Heron's formula. So in this case we will be using Heron's formula to find our area. Now it was said that the color is been that means the triangular region is been colored. That means whatever area a triangle will have, that much color will be needed or not. जितना एरिया होगा उसी में तो कलर करेंगे ना. So same we need to find the area of a triangle. So right here 3 sides are given. So we will assume here A is equal to small a. Small a equals to what? Just see in your question. 15 meter. B is equal to 11 meter. Very good. And C is equal to 6 meter. Okay, then you write next line. There next you can write therefore S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. A plus B plus C by 2. Now add A, B and C. Just add it. And just check it what you are getting. 16 meter. So you got 16 meter. Now you got semi perimeter. Now you can find now right now comma area painted in color equals to apply Heron's formula and find your answer. I will pause this video. Once your answer will be over, then you play it and then see what will be your answer. Okay. So when you will substitute, you will be getting root over s. S means 16. So next will be 16 minus 15. Next is 16 minus 11. Next is 16 minus 6. So this will become 16 into 1 into 16 minus 11 is 5, and then 16 minus 6 is 10. Now this 16 can be written as 4 into 4, 1 let it be 1, 5 let it be 5, and 10 can be written as 2 into 5. Now we know that if we are having a pair inside a root, 1 will come out. That means out of this 4, 2, 4, 1 will come out. And out of this 2, 5, 1 will come out. So what we are having inside the root? 2. There is a no pair for 2, so it will be 2. So we will be having 20 root 2, and this is a area, so meter square. That's all. Is it clear? Okay, now let's move to another question. Now question number 3, number 4. Question number 4. Find the area of a triangle, two sides of which are 18 centimeter and 10 centimeter. So two sides are given of a triangle and the perimeter is been given. So perimeter is been given. Okay. So let us suppose let here number 4. Here A is equal to, two sides are given, right? So let us suppose first side. What is the first side? Just see. Find the area of a triangle, two sides of which are, two sides are given. So first side is 18 centimeter. So let us suppose A is equal to 18 centimeter. Any doubt? B is equal to 10 centimeter. And C, third side we don't know. So let it be question mark. C is equal to question mark. Okay? Okay? Now in the question it is also said that and the perimeter is 42. So we can say that perimeter of a triangle equals to 42 centimeter. Okay? Now perimeter we have taken. Now perimeter of a triangle is 42 centimeter. Now perimeter means sum of all the three sides. So here sides are A plus B plus C equals to 42. Any doubt? Now substitute the value. A is 18, B is 10, plus C we don't know, equals to 42. Now this will become 28 plus C equals to 42. Now this will become C is equal to 42 minus 28. It will become 14 centimeter. Any doubt? No. Next we can write, now S is equal to, S means A plus B plus C by 2. Okay? Okay? S means A plus B plus C by 2. Now A plus B plus C is the perimeter, and we already know that the perimeter is 42. So directly we can write 42 by 2. If you want, you can write the value A, B and C also, and then you can divide, your choice. But I am writing it directly. Now when I will divide this one, I will be getting 21 centimeter. Any problem? Next you can write area of a triangle. Therefore area of a triangle. Next line you write, therefore area of a triangle. Therefore area of a triangle equals to, now apply Heron's formula, root over S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Now substitute the value properly and find your answer. So after applying Heron's formula and substituting the value, you will be getting your final answer as 21 root over 11 centimeter square. So this is your final answer. Now let's move to question number 5. Okay, question number 5. So in this case, it is said that sides of a triangle, this questions, whatever I am telling you is important question, practice properly, okay. Sides of a triangle are in the ratio 12 is to 17 is to 25. These are the ratio. Ratio means whatever side you are having, if you are having same thing common, then divide it. For example, I am giving you an example. Suppose the sides are 10 is 10, 15 and 20. Okay, so these are the sides, 10 centimeter, 15 centimeter and 20 centimeter. Now you can see that all these numbers are divisible by 5 or not. These all are divisible by 5. All the numbers has to be divisible, then only you can what to say, you can make it into simplest form. Okay, so all these numbers are divided by 5, so I can write this one as 2 is to 3 is to 4. This will be your ratio. That means this is the ratio. This is not the correct sides. This is the only ratio. Are you getting my point? So let us suppose the ratios are given. Okay, ratios are given as 12 is to 17 is to 25. So sides of a triangle are in the ratio 12 is to 17 into 25, and its perimeter is been given. So let us suppose number 5. Let the sides of a triangle be, it is in the ratio, so we will be taking 12x comma 17x comma and 25x. Any doubt? So these are the sides. Now we know that if we add all these three, then we will be getting the perimeter. So can I say that perimeter of a triangle, it was given in the question, it is 540 centimeter square, centimeter. Yes or no? So perimeter of a triangle is 540 centimeter. Now perimeter means sum of all the three sides. So this is first side, second side, third side. So let us suppose 12x we have to give implies 12x plus 17x plus 25x equals to 540. Now if you add this one, 17 plus 12, 29, 29 plus 25, 54. So we will be having 54x equals to 540. Okay, 54x is equal to 540. Now we can say that x is equal to 10. Can we say? This 54 will transfer here in the divided form. So after cancellation, you will be getting 10. Any problem? No. Okay. So we got the value of x. We already know that this is the first side, second side, and this is the third side. So first side we will take. Now a is equal to 12x. That means 12 into 10. That is equal to 120 centimeter. Any doubt? Now b is equal to 17x. Now this can be written as 17 into 10 equals to 170 centimeter. Now c is equal to 25x, and that is equal to 25 into 10 equals to 250 centimeter. That means this is A, this is B, and this is C. These are the sides. This is A, this is B, this is C. Okay? Done? Now after finding the sides, now we got this side, right? Now we need to find the area. So we got the sides. So after getting the side, we always find S. So S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. Now A plus B plus C means perimeter. We know already perimeter is 540. So 540 by 2. Now this can be cancelled, 270 centimeter. Any doubt? Therefore, area of a triangle. Now we'll see what is the area of a triangle. So area of a triangle equals to root over, we know three sides, so we'll be applying Heron's formula, S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Okay. Now this one S is 270. So 270, then into 270 minus what was A? What was A? 120. Yes or no? We have calculated here. We have calculated here A is equal to 120, B is equal to 170, and C is equal to 250. Okay. So we have taken S, that means 270 minus A means 120. Same way 270 minus B, B means 170, and S, that means 270 minus C, C means 250. Any doubt? No. Okay, now we will subtract this. So 270 into, now this one if we subtract, we will be having 150. We will be having 150 or not? Subtraction has to be done correctly. Otherwise, if you make mistake here, whole sum will become wrong. Now this 270 minus 170 will be 100. So we are taking 100. Now here 270 minus 250 will be 20, correct? So we got this one. Now we can see here we have to make it pair, okay? We have to make it pair. Now let's see how to make this one into pair. It's up to you how you will take. Okay, if you are smart, it's up to you how you will take. And if you don't know how to take common, then take the prime factorization of each and every term. Okay? Okay? So I'm taking this one as 270. Shall I take in the simplest form or shall I take according to my? Okay, I'll take in the simplest way so that everybody can understand. So I'll take the prime factorization of 270. So here 270. So 270 if I take, I'll take it by 5. 5s are So 5 5s are 25, 2 is there, 20. So 5 4s are. Now this can be taken as 2. So 2 2s are and then 7s are. Now this can be taken as 3s are 9 and again 3s are 3. Any problem? So I'll be taking this one as 5 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Any doubt? 5. This 5, this is the 5. This 2, this is the 2. Now 1, 2, 3. 3 3s are there. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Any confusion? Okay, now same way we'll be taking for 150. Now if we take 150, then we'll take it by 5. 5 3s are and 30. So then again 5s are, 5 6s are and then 3 2s are. Remember that while taking the prime factorization, this is called the prime factorization. While taking the prime factorization, remember that the number what you are taking, it has to be a prime number. All these number are prime numbers. Just see. Here also all were prime number. Okay. Don't take by other number. Like don't take it by 10. If you take it by 10, 10 is not a prime number. Are you getting it or not? Okay, so 150 we got 5532. So we'll be writing 553 and then 2. Now 100 I can write directly as 10 into 10 because that is a perfect square, correct? So I have written directly 10 into 10. Now 20 can be written as 2 into 2 into 5. Any doubt? 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. Okay? Now while taking the number out, you have to be very careful. You can underline the numbers. Just see, this is 5, this is 5. So I have taken 1 5 out. Now you can see there is a 2, go serially one after the other, okay. This is 2, now there is another 2. So I'll take this 2 also. Now this is 3, I am taking this 3. Go one by one, okay. Now this is 3, there is another 3. So I am taking this also as common. Are you able to understand? If you don't underline this way, then you can make mistake also. Now you can see that this number, all this number I have taken, this is missing. That means this number I have not taken. So what I will do, I will underline this one and this one. If there is a common, we will take. Otherwise, we will leave it that way only. So this is 5. Now we have taken all this. Now this 2 10 can be taken together. So 10. Now this 2 also can be taken together. So 2. Is there any number left out? Is there any number left out? You have to underline this one and you have to check it, okay? You can use your pen or pencil, your choice. Now you got this one. Now after getting this one, let's see what we are getting. Now we will multiply this one, okay? Now this 5 2s are 10, okay? Okay, 5 2s are 10. This 2 if you multiply will get 10. This 5 2s are 10. So this is 10, this is 10 and this is 10. So 3 3s is 9. 9. How many tens we are having? 1, 2 and this is 3. So 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. And this was in centimeters, so centimeter square. Any confusion? It's up to you how you want to multiply. Okay. So take it properly. Take common, take subtraction properly, take multiplication properly, take prime factorization properly. This is very, very important. This is very, very easy chapter. Just you need to know the formula and you should have a basic calculation. You should know how to do a basic calculation. That's all. You will get full marks in this question. Okay. That means this type of question, that means in this chapter. So this is over. Now let's move to another question. Question number 6. Ready? So question number 6, an isosceles triangle has perimeter. So perimeter is been given of an isosceles triangle. I think everyone knows what is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. So two sides are equal and one side is unequal. So two sides are equal, one side is unequal. So it is said that an isosceles triangle has perimeter. So isosceles triangle has a perimeter of 30 centimeter and each of the equal side is 12. Each of the equal side, that means the equal sides are 12 and 12. Find the area of the triangle. Okay, you have to find the area of the triangle. So what we will do, just a rough diagram. If you want, you can draw this way, otherwise you can do it directly. It is an isosceles triangle, right? So we can say number 6, it is an isosceles triangle. So we will be taking, let A is equal to, first side let us take 12 centimeter. It is given in the question. B also we will take 12 centimeter because both are equal. Equal sides are this, right? 12. It is given in the question. And each of the equal side is 12. Yes or no? So both will be equal. And third side, C, we don't know what it will be. So let it be question mark. Clear or not? Two sides were equal, so we have taken 12 and 12. And third side we are taking directly C is equal to question mark. Now perimeter of a triangle or isosceles triangle. Perimeter of an isosceles triangle equals to, it was 30 centimeters, so we will take 30 centimeter. Now perimeter means what? All the three sides. So A plus B plus C is equal to 30. Now A is 12 plus 12 plus C equals to 30. Now this is 24 plus C equals to 30. Now this can be written as C is equal to 30 minus 24, and that is 6 centimeter. Any doubt? Next line. I am writing it over here. You will write in the next line. Now S is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. Now A plus B plus C means perimeter. A plus B plus C means perimeter. Do we know perimeter? So we know perimeter directly as 30. So we can write directly 30, or it's up to you. You can use A as 12, B as 12 and C as 6. Then also you can do it that way also. Okay. So 30 by 2 centimeter. If we cancel this one, we will be having 15 centimeter. So this is our semi-perimeter. Therefore, area of an equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle. Therefore, area of an isosceles triangle, you will write sentence. Therefore, area of an isosceles triangle equals to root over, write that general formula, S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, this way, and then substitute the value and find your answer. Okay. I'm pausing the video. After some time, you can pause your video while solving your answer, and once your answer is over, then you can play it. So after solving your answer, that means after solving your whatever value you have substitute, you will be getting your final answers as 9 root over 15 centimeter square. Don't forget to write unit. If you forget to write unit, then you can lose half marks also. So don't ever forget to write units in any subject, either physics, chemistry, biology or maths. In other subject you will be not getting any units, but in these two subjects, maths and science, you will be getting units. So don't forget to write units. Okay.